Okay, I'm going to show you something a little tougher here. So it's a partial view of the side of her face. So you're not going to see that much if you're squeamish or whatever, but it's enough to get kind of an idea. So what you see there is actually an incision on one side of her mouth. So the official cause of death for Elizabeth was, quote, hemorrhage and shock due to concussion of the brain and lacerations of the face. She had multiple lacerations to her forehead, midline, the right forehead, and on the top of her head. She had ligature marks on her legs, wrists, ankles, and neck. It's not necessarily thought that she was strangled so much as restrained, but then maybe the ligature around her neck for just kind of a little bit more for torture. Um, her hyoid bone, as far as I've been able to find, was intact. If you remember, that's the one that's like right there in the neck, which it often will get broken with like a strangulation, but not always. So we learned that in one of our cases as well. It doesn't have to be, but either way, she wasn't deemed to have been strangled. So here's the thing, though. Her body had been bisected. So a technique called a hemicorporectomy. So literally, medical stuff's real easy, guys. When I say it's Latin and it's easy, I'm being serious because the words all break down to mean something. So hemi, think of a hemisphere, it's half. Corporectomy, anything with the word corp, think of corpse, right, is body. So her body was cut in half transversely, meaning across the abdomen. So you have her torso lying there, starting at kind of like her lower abdomen up. Her arms were up, extended over her head, bent at the elbows, palm up, and her face was lying to one side. Then about a foot down. So if you were to then put her body back together, really like take the bottom half, so right under her navel, all the way down, that was separated about a foot from the top half of her body and just askew. So not just directly below it, just over to the side a little bit. And then that's why Betty, the first witness there to the corpse, thought that she was looking at a disassembled mannequin. It is really jarring to see. Like, it's not, it's just so incredibly unnatural is the thing.